Hi everyone, just a quick video. I've actually probably got two to do. This is going out to one of my subbies. It's going to be a surprise though, but before I post it I just wanted to show it, because I always forget. Anyway, I'll go through it in as much detail as I can. This camera is rubbish for detail, sorry. Trying to sort of play that. The main focus was the frame, which was originally, excuse me by the way if I sound a bit blah, I had a wee funny tummy earlier. I'm fine now, but I had a panic attack for no reason whatsoever. It just came out of nowhere and it took the feet from me. I've took medication and I feel fine. I'm just a bit tired now, but I can't sleep. I've tried. So excuse me if I sound a bit slow. Anyway, here goes. The frame was originally a micro frame that I got in one of my first kits for Fiona, who is Jennings 644. I had actually made this canvas probably about 4 months ago, but I never really completed it. I had part of it done, I had the flowers on and the background done, the frame on, but there was just some stuff missing and I couldn't at the time work out what it was. So I showed it to someone a few weeks ago and they were stoked with it. They thought it was lovely. And I thought, so I pulled it back out and started working on it again to finalise it. And I'm really, really happy with it now. I think it does look perfect. This colour in the lighting in here makes it look really washed out. I'm just hoping when I bring it a bit closer to get details, it makes the colours look a bit brighter. Anyway, here goes. So we'll bring it in a wee bit. The picture in the frame is one from Debbie Moore, her Art Deco range. Can't remember what disc I got it from. I've got quite a few of them. But I just printed it out, put it in the frame. The frame was originally cerise, I think. It was a really bright, vibrant colour. So I made it white, put a load of white on it, then put a few layers of Mod Podge on to give it that glossy porcelain look. But it was too white. So I then took some Victorian Velvet Distress ink and just touched it ever so slightly on the frame at points. You'll notice it like here and excuse me a minute, I'm going to see if I can block some of that light out because it's really annoying me. It's a bit better. As I said, it's got touches of Victorian velvet on it and it really does make a huge difference to the frame. There is obviously a few imperfections with tiny wee bits on the frame that I couldn't get off, but from a distance you don't notice it. Up here I cut out bits, the texture in the background is actually a net curtain. Now, I'm going to try and get as close as I can. There we go. It's actually a net curtain. I had gessoed the chipboard first, then I put the lace curtain on, then I put a layer of Victorian velvet over it, and ever so slightly with a damp brush, quite a large damp brush, brushed over it so that it mellowed it a wee tiny bit. I didn't want it as vibrant as what it was. These are just bits of paper that I tore and distressed them slightly using, I think that might have been fire brick on that one. It looks too dark to be the Victorian velvet. But as I said, that was done months ago and I really can't remember off the top of my head exactly what one it was. The flowers, there is a range of different flowers here. Most of them are from mulberry flowers. I can't remember. I will put the link in the description bar. They basically use the exact same flowers as Wild Orchid, but they're a UK based company and they are a lot cheaper than Wild Orchid. And the lady that owns it, Bev, is lovely. She's got great customer service. Oops. Then we have, you'll notice I have got tiny wee bits of bling all round about. That's just a trademark of mine. I like to be able to look at things, and you'll see them in there as well. I like to be able to look at things and see wee bits of bling here and there, and another one in there, there's a wee silver hat there, there's a pearl trim going around it, and that's actually a pink iridescent trim. It's not stuck down solidly. There is bits where it's stuck down solid, but a lot of it's just loosey goosey. Most of these flowers have got touches of gesso on them. As I said, it looks really grey in here, but it is actually quite pink. It's quite a girly colour. There's all different types of flowers on that. This down here is actually, it was a gold leaf trim. I don't even know. Yep, you should be able to see it underneath. It's actually gold. But I painted over it with white acrylic to give it the leaf effect. This, oops, I've got a hair there. This is just a really, really loose flower with a large button in the middle. I was gifted it and I can't remember who. I think it was Geraldine, but that's me hazarding a guess. Sorry, my brain's just not working tonight. My signature butterfly. Another wee bit of bling in there. More bling hidden in there. These are wire. These were actually gold as well. Again, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yep, there you go. They were gold Christmas decoration. They had bits of holly and things on them. So I tore all that off and just put them on there with some white gesso. Just to add another dimension to it. This is just a bit of coiled wire. Again, just to add dimension. This was a bit of bling that I'm sure I got for Fiona. And again, it was gold, and I just painted it white. That colour's terrible, there we go. Painted it white and stuck it down. And again, there's just loads of pink bling on there. The wee bit of wording is just love. Plain and simple. Then we have another wee white fabric butterfly up the top. Around it is a cream lace, the exact same as the one with the feather. All the way around it, and a wee bit of cream ribbon just to hang it up. I'm really chuffed with how it finally worked out. I think as a piece it works, everything on it needs to be there. Yes, it is slightly overdone, but everything that's on it, even the background, you can see it. Every single thing I have put on it, you can see. So it works for me. I don't think it is overdone. I just like it. And this was one of my own. I missed that part out. This is one of my own Fiona blings. Don't have the petals round the side though. For two reasons. One, it's too bloody fiddly. And two, because it's 4mm petals. The trim looked absolutely stupid. So I gave up with that. But anyway, this is going out in the post tomorrow, along with another shoot I have. Renew. That's going out tomorrow. I had planned to do it today, but come 4 o'clock today, I wasn't with a button when my son getting from school. Couldn't even put two words together to ask him to go to the post office. So it's sitting ready to go tomorrow, along with these ones. Sharon's, I have added another few bits onto. I did originally show this, but I have added a few wee extras. This, I have added a wee bit of a Fiona bling and a wee charm that's stuck onto it. And down here we have got the mix of the colours. So that's going, I'm just writing the envelope out just now, so that's going in the post tomorrow as well. Today I was working on this. Now, I was really inspired by what I got from Rochelle, then obviously receiving my gift from Kay. I wanted to work on a CD, so grabbed a CD, grabbed wallpaper sample. Both sides are covered, by the way. This is a different wallpaper sample. And stuck them on. Added, it's a minty apple green coloured lace. Also added that for the hanger. There's a purpley iridescent trim, which I'm sure I got for Fiona as well. I know. See, because obviously I've got the agoraphobia, I don't get out and about much. 90% of my stuff comes from China. for two reasons. One, because it's so cheap, and two, because they offer the widest range of bulk crafting stuff. I just find the UK based shops are extortionate, but China don't do a lot of these trims, so a lot of my nicer trims come from Fiona. And this one I absolutely love, and I am going to need to look for it online, I think. Unless, Fiona, you've got any more of it, then give me a shout, because I want more. It's just gorgeous. So pretty, so elegant. And it was perfect for this, because the paper, in fact the paper is actually showing up on this absolutely fine. How weird is that? That last one, the colours were just disorientated, and this one looks great. Anyway, then this bit of bling came from Fiona, obviously, but with the purple round trim, where the join of this trim was, because it's the braid, I did use hot glue, but it just didn't match properly. It didn't blend 100%, so I had to put something there to make it look a bit more normal. Then I had this hanging banner. Again, what I used was the same lace, but I just cut the inside trim, the inside, miles away from it, just the inside of it, no more. This part's a different part of it. I wanted bits of it, but not too thick, and I didn't have any other ribbon that matched that colouring, so I made do. For this is where my sentiment's going to go. The same paper was used, just a different part of it, and it's two-sided. Simply you could, I suppose, hang it either or, whatever suits you. Makes no difference. This side I have added a silver sticker, and I'm going to put some glossy accents in there just to give it another dimension. These are just bits of bling to cover the holes where I had added the lace, and here is just the same again, only it's clear instead of the green. I have no idea what to do in the middle of it. It's too busy. My original plan was to add something, possibly a wee frame, but it doesn't look right, so I've sat most of the day before I took my turn trying to work out. I've had flowers in it, I've had bigger sentiments in it, I've had graphics in it, and nothing seems to work. The only thing that seems to be working is it's a white birdcage die cut that Fiona sent me in my last kit. And what I was planning on doing, if no one else has got a better suggestion, is to use, I'm going to use white, maybe not white UT, maybe just clear UT on it, and put a slight colour under it. Not sure, but what I'm hoping to do is use a bit of hot glue there and a bit of hot glue there. With the UT I should be able to mould it slightly so it makes it look dimensional and give it a bit of shadow in the back of it. And over here I'm hoping to have a bird of some sort, I have got a bird die cut. It's Marianne, is that right? One of the blue die cuts and my brain just is bleh. One of the blue ones anyway, and its own. I've got two sizes. I've got one that's on its own with a wing separate, and I've got one on a branch. I think I'm going to use the one on its own and have it outside the cage over this side with its beak over the front of the cage and its tail coming over there, and just add maybe some feathers or something behind it. As I said, I've worked with loads of them today, and the cage is the only thing so far that's worked, but I am open to suggestions because I'm demented with it now. I love how it looks, but it needs something because it's too busy. Something needs to be there to take the busyness away. So suggestions on a postcard or on a comment. And this was also another one of my half done plaques. Absolutely love it. It was a napkin that I Mod Podged on, distressed it with some gesso to give it that aged look. Again with my flowers. The only thing that's wrong is this. I hate it. And they are getting pulled off. I'm positive of it because they're really bugging me. They're too bright, far too bright. Come out of there. Check out. That's better. Everything's taking a week in a day because I'm feeling yuck. But it's too bright. The only other pink I had was the ones I used on the antennae. So I didn't want the same colour on its body. But those pink, I tried putting gesso on them and it looked hideous. So I wiped the gesso off. I just don't know what to put on them now. Honestly, I'm demented. Down here was an applique and it's a silver wee rose thing, and a couple of them. That's been gessoed over as well to age. The butterfly was pink and I gessoed over that. I know I'm a bit of a gesso queen today. No, seriously, I done this ages ago and it's been sitting and I keep looking at it and those blooming pearls are driving me bananas. Because every time I look at them they annoy me. In fact, if I can, I'm going to take them off now because they are really bugging me. Where's my scissors? No, it's not. There they are. And look, ta-da! Ian bought me fresh clementines. And he's like, just throw the leaves out. And I'm going, no, I'll use these twigs. Seriously, I'm losing the plot. I'm positive of it. Absolutely positive I'm losing it. But honestly, this part, no idea what I'm doing with. Oops, that's him off now anyway. But seriously, they were just bugging me. So, no idea what I'm doing. But I mean, that looks a million times better already without them on it. So, yep, that's my project for tomorrow. Amy, I did have a look at starting yours, and I never got very far. Is that Amy? Do you know something? My brain, it's not even its smell. No. I think I just give up. No, seriously, Mel, I had a look today. I have got 8 by 8 papers somewhere. Going to hunt tomorrow. Today was just a blue day. Didn't feel great all day, and then as I said at 4 o'clock, I took that funny bloody time. So, tomorrow, if I feel a wee bit better, I'm going to get your page started. If I can't find 8 by 8 papers, I've got 12 by 12 that I'll cut. But as I said, so they're going tomorrow. That gift for someone special, and that gift there. I will be sending out now. I have had some beautiful RAKs this week from Mel, Rochelle, and from Kay. Now, I hope, and I'm pretty sure these ladies won't mind, I will be sending you back a gift. Will be a handmade gift. I will put some bits and bobs in, but postal is a big issue for me just now anyway, because Ian doesn't go back to work until springtime, and it's usually mid-April before we start getting on our feet again financially, because he's working as a gardener, and a lot of his work is seasonal. So we are on a pretty tight budget over the winter. But I will be sending out a load of RAKs. My intention, and I had actually spoken to Amanda about this yesterday, my full intention, once I kinda clear the deck a wee bit, I have got these going out tomorrow for challenges. I have Melissa's challenge to do. Was there another challenge that I was doing? I don't think so. I think that was it. If I have time, I will partake in other challenges, especially if you have took part in mine. I will try my hardest to take part in them, but my full intention is to send out 2 small RAKs a week. Now, my small RAKs will be maybe cards this size. I'm just covering up my postcode. Cards this size with little bits of goodies in it. The reason I'm doing this is it should only cost me 2 stamps, and it means I don't need to get my son to go to the post office. I can just pop it in the post box across the road, and I can reach more people. Occasionally I will send out a bigger RAK. I actually have one person in mind who I'm going to send out to for 2 reasons again, because one, she's always very, very supportive of everyone on the wee community. 2, she's just getting back into crafting and doesn't have a great deal of supplies, and she makes a little go a long, long, long way. So I would like to be able to help a wee bit. Those that have seen the RAKs that went to Amanda, please don't feel as if I am favouring Amanda. That's not the case at all. The reason being is I was sending, the first time it was a Cuttlebug, so weight wise it was going to cost me anyway. So I just put what I was putting in the box, and her challenge, that's why it was so late, because I knew with the size of the box I was going to try and get as much in, and there was a fair bit there for Alexia as well, as you will have seen. So that is why I will always try. Well, as I said, I'm hoping that from now on I'll be able to put out 2 RAKs a week, and these will get often, so that I can spread a little bit of happiness around as many of the community as possible. And I will also try and put a wee handmade item in, whether it's a keyring or a wee bookmark like I made for Sonia, or earrings that I made Amanda. It will be a little something from me to you. Right, folk, I'm going to go because I'm absolutely shattered, and I'm going to go and lie down. I was intending on doing 2 videos, but I've just rolled it all into one. So, take care and look after each other. Speak soon. Bye bye now.